The Boss 429 Mustang is more than just a muscle car. It's an American legend that perfectly captures the raw power and rebellious spirit of late 60s performance engineering. Built for homologation purposes to qualify Ford's massive 429 cubic inch engine for NASCAR racing, the Boss 429 wasn't just about straight-line speed, it was a statement of dominance, rarity, and mechanical brilliance. Produced only from 1969 to 1970, this car stands as one of the most iconic and collectible Mustangs ever made, a true symbol of the golden era of Detroit muscle. Under the hood sits the heart of the beast, a 7.0-liter, 429 cubic inch V8 engine, nicknamed the Boss 9. This power plant was a semi-hemispherical masterpiece designed for racing, featuring aluminum cylinder heads, massive ports, and a compression ratio of 11.31. Officially, Ford rated it at 375 horsepower, but anyone who's driven one knows that was a conservative figure. In reality, the Boss 429 easily pushed over 500 horsepower in proper tune, making it one of the most powerful engines of its time. The engine's sheer size required Ford to heavily modify the Mustang's front end, which led to the car being hand-assembled by Carcraft in Brighton, Michigan. Performance-wise, the Boss 429 was a bit of a paradox. Despite its massive power, it wasn't designed for drag racing, it was built with NASCAR in mind. That meant the engine needed high RPMs to unleash its full potential. On the street, it was smooth but reserved at lower speeds, then came alive with a fierce growl as the revs climbed. Mated to a 4-speed manual transmission and a 3.91 rear axle ratio, the car could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 5 seconds, which was incredible for the late 60s. The handling was also surprisingly refined for its era, thanks to a lowered stance, front coil springs, rear leaf springs, and a front sway bar that gave it better balance than most muscle cars of the day. Visually, the Boss 429 was pure intimidation. It didn't rely on flashy stripes or wild decals. Instead, it exuded quiet confidence with subtle yet muscular details. The wide hood scoop was more than cosmetic, it was functional, feeding cool air to that giant engine. The front end had a cleaner, more aggressive look, while the slightly flared fenders and staggered stance gave it a powerful road presence. The Boss 429 badging on the fenders told those in the know that this was no ordinary Mustang. It came in bold colors like grabber blue, raven black, and candy apple red, shades that perfectly matched the car's explosive personality. Inside, the cabin was straightforward and driver-focused. It wasn't loaded with luxury, but that wasn't the point. The bucket seats, 3-spoke steering wheel, and classic gauge cluster created an atmosphere built for driving, not posing. Everything about the Boss 429 felt purposeful and authentic, designed to make the driver feel connected to the machine. What makes the Boss 429 truly special today is its rarity and mystique. Only 859 units were built in 1969 and just 499 in 1970, making it one of the rarest Mustangs ever produced. Collectors prize it not only for its power but for its unique place in history. It's a car that bridged the gap between factory muscle and race-bred engineering. Owning one today is like holding a piece of Ford's racing heritage in your hands. In essence, the Boss 429 Mustang is the embodiment of what made American muscle cars so special: massive power, bold design, and an unfiltered connection between driver and machine. It's not just a car, it's an experience, a reminder of a time when engineers built machines with heart, soul, and a little bit of madness. Decades later, the Boss 429 still stands as one of the most awe-inspiring and respected performance cars ever built, a true boss of the road.